You saw Bobby Jr. lay off of Kasey. Kasey actually spun the tires a little bit, trying to get going on those old tires. Now is when the new tires are going to show up for Bobby Jr. and Bobby Sr. See Carl look to the inside of Todd Bodine for the 4th position. Carl also has new tires, along with Ted Musgrave. And there's Steve Park, also with fresher tires than the other drivers.
Carl Edwards looking on the inside of Todd Bodine, right up behind him as they come out of turn number 4.
Now we saw Steve Park hold off the leader on his older tires for a couple laps. Kasey only needs to hold him off for a couple more, and he's going to win the race.
Bobby Hamilton sitting back in 3rd, putting a bunch of distance between himself and his son Bobby Hamilton Jr. out in front of him. So Bobby Hamilton thinking championship right now.
Carl Edwards. Oh, he spins him out.
Carl Edwards got on the inside of Bodine. The smoke flying. Bodine still yet to turn around. Now he gets spun around. The caution will come out. This is the 9th caution of the night. We will finish green, white, checkered.
A terrific break for Kasey Kahne. He was able to hold off those drivers for 2 or 3 laps. He's only going to have to do it for 2 laps. His tires are going to be able to cool during the caution flag. I'll tell you, this race may not be over for Kasey Kahne.
Oh, he brought him down slow, Rick.
Oh, problem! Bobby Hamilton Jr. gets spun around. Bobby Hamilton Sr. takes over the 2 spot, and problems behind them. David Rudeman hitting very hard into the side of the 59 of Bobby Hamilton Jr.
That means the race is over. We only get to do a green, white, checkered 1 time.
And I hope Bobby Jr. is okay. That's the worst.
Yeah, David Rudeman also quite hard contact.
Bobby Jr.'s moving around.
He's taking a net down.
See if we can pan back and see if Rudeman's okay in there. Look at the right front tire, Phil. It's driven all the way back to the 17 on the door. What a terrible crash.
What a hard lick. Great to see Bobby Jr. pull that window net down on his own. There you see Bobby Jr. right there taking his helmet off.
Obviously frustrated. And Bobby Sr. was coaching him not to get into the back of the 2 on the restart. And look at what happened to Bobby Hamilton Sr.'s front end as he got into the back of his son, Bobby Hamilton Jr.
Wow. Here they come to take the white flag. Kasey Kahne will be your winner. Bobby Sr. will finish 2nd. But what a horrible break. I'm sure Bobby Hamilton, under no circumstances, wanted this race to end that way. And I'm sure his concern right now is way more than finishing position and points. It's for Bobby Jr. right there, who's great to see him get out of that truck.
Well, I hope Rudeman's okay. We haven't seen him yet, but I was concerned about Bobby Jr. and the way that truck hit right in the driver's door. Let's see if we can figure out what happened here, Phil. What went wrong with this restart?
It looked like maybe Kasey Kahne was spinning the tires again. You see him wiggle a little bit, and Bobby Jr. laid off it from some reason. I don't know if he backed off or maybe he spun the tires, but Bobby Sr., wow, hard contact from David Rudeman. Remember, David had that hard crash at Atlanta a few weeks ago. But so great that the safety devices that NASCAR has implemented does so much for these drivers.
Rudeman got out of his truck and into the ambulance on his own power. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Bobby Jr. missed a shift.
Looks like he missed a shift, and Bobby Sr. had no way to avoid that. But what hard contact again. That's a 2nd hard hit for David Rudeman in the last few weeks.
Watch the smoke out of the left side of this truck. See it right there?
Yeah.
That's a misshift or something malfunctioned in the truck's engine.
Yeah,
the drive line when he went to shift.
I said Atlanta was actually Texas, where David Rudeman and Bill Lester made such hard contact with the outside wall.
Checkered flag will fly as Kasey Kahne comes across the start-finish line. This wasn't the way he wanted it to end, but it is a win nonetheless in his first ever Craftsman Truck Series start.
What a terrific job by Tripp Bruce, the entire Ultra Motorsports team, Team ASA, CarQuest Dodge. Kasey Kahne jumps in this thing. They had Jamie McMurray jump in this thing a few weeks ago when the race at Martinsville. Kasey Kahne jumps in it. First ever Truck Series race. Puts it in victory lane again.
You can see Hornaday and Newman right to the bottom of the track in turns 3 and 4. Look for Newman to go to the top side in 1 and 2. He's found that to be the groove that he likes for that truck. 2 to go.
2 laps of racing. Ryan Newman in front of Ron Hornaday. Hornaday has gone to the bottom of the racetrack through 1 and 2. Newman has stayed on the high side, and that's where Hornaday has been able to close the gap just a bit. Can Hornaday stay with him as they come out on the backstretch?
Wow, he definitely gained on him a lot.
On him down there in 1 and 2. Both of them go to the bottom here in 3 and 4. See if Ron can gain a half a truck length. Looks like he's down underneath of him a little bit. A run off turn 4.
A great run for Ron Hornaday as they come to the start-finish line. 1 lap of racing to go. Hornaday's in the lead.
Ryan Newman got sideways off of turn 4 that time. Ron Hornaday,
he has
side by
been so
side.
strong in 1 and 2 down on the bottom, but on the top, here comes Ryan Newman. The momentum will carry forward. Ryan Newman back in front now as they go down the backstretch. Look at team owner Kevin Harvick.
Wow.
The final turns here in Atlanta.
What a turn 1 and 2 by Ryan Newman. He needed that corner and he got it. He's going to win this race.
Ryan Newman making his first ever Craftsman Truck Series start, and he will win at Atlanta.
Great deal, guy.
What a job by Ryan Newman and Ron Hornaday, too. And this whole entire KHI team.
Great job, Ryan. Thank you very much.
31 points is the difference between Hornaday and Johnny Benson. Unofficially, Benson coming home in 7th.
What a rally by Johnny Benson.
Yeah.
Trip Bruce and that team. All throughout the race, he was second in the points. Late in the going, he started passing trucks, picking guys off, and Ryan Newman took the most points away from Ron Hornaday, and it allowed Johnny Benson to leave Atlanta in a truck that wasn't very good with a 30-some point lead.
Adam Alexander.
Ryan came on the radio and said just fast enough. This one a long time incoming. Ernie, congratulations. How special is this?
This is real special. My son Blake having to be here with me today, so it's awesome. It couldn't get no better.
Jack Sprague has moved up to 6th. Boy, Skinner is locked on to the rear bumper like Labonte had a trailer hitch.
Right now, Terry Labonte has to check every place that 3 truck might make a pass on the bottom. Skinner's down on the apron, coming up side by side through turn 3. Here he goes.
They don't touch. Labonte gave him room. Not a lot of room.
But he got on the outside, and you know, that outside lane really seems to keep running. I still think he's going to hold off for a while.
Mike side by side, down in turn 1, coming up out of turn 2.
Boy, Labonte is right there. He is not going to let this one get away.
I tell you, I'm sure Terry's going to drive on into turn 3 off of the deep.
This is it. Skinner ekes out an advantage. Will Labonte cross and dive under? He'll try it. Single file off the corner. Labonte can't get there. Mike Skinner will go to victory lane.
Wow, Mike Skinner done everything but a left turn coming off that corner. Wow, was that truck loose.
Labonte threw everything he had at Skinner. Mike Skinner takes